would you like to keep trying to convince them, or is it more important like to do the project? What would be the most important out of the 2 points?
That's a very good question. Yeah, that's good. Personally, I don't think they can be convinced anymore at this point. I feel like I've tried enough from my perspective to convince them. I think that when you work for a company, you don't own what you build. This belongs to the company. So I'm fine going in, even if they're not fully convinced. So I think at this point, I don't want to convince them anymore. Um, Maybe at this point, what I need to do is convince my team that even though this is a little bit of a non-ideal environment to operate for this project, that we can still try it and we can still try to be successful even if we don't have the support that we want from the other team.
Mm.
Can I interrupt you here? I had an insight. And usually, like when they say something like, "Oh, that's a good question," it means that they already moved somewhere. What's useful in a situation like this is to acknowledge it is somehow, because it often can be that people have insights and they don't notice that. If we kind of point it out to them, they can explore the richness.
Oh.
It's paradoxical, but sometimes it's like 3 minutes and they have everything they need. Especially if it is like a coaching conversation in the work context. But because we kind of missed this insight early on, we kind of continue dancing around it, and basically they got the gist of it. It's more like how to enrich it and help them to make sense of that insight.